welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Red Dead Redemption 2, and the game has recently received an update which has enabled AMD's FSR 2.0, and I'll be giving that a try today. So I'm going to quickly go through the in-game settings I'm using. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 at 120Hz. Now I'm using windowed borderless mode because it gives me better frame time. So if I use full screen for some reason, it's quite choppy. I'm not too sure why. I'm also using NVIDIA Reflex for low latency. Why not? Everything else is at ultra, 16 times anisotropic filtering. I won't be going through every setting because there is quite a lot. Watch quality says custom because when you adjust the physics quality, it changes this preset. Even though it was at ultra, the moment you adjust that will change. Now, as you can see, DLSS is not enabled, but AMD FSR quality preset is. Now, for some reason, with AMD FSR 2.0, for the most recent games, they seem to be removed the ultra quality preset, so quality is the highest it can go. I'm not too sure why they've done that, but it still looks pretty good. This is a default amount of sharpening that you get when you just enable it. And in terms of the API, I'm using Vulkan. I found Vulkan gives me better performance over DirectX 12, at least with my NVIDIA 30 series card. And this is the setting water physics quality. Now, I'm not maxing this out because this has quite a massive performance loss if you max this out. Now, I keep it around 75% and it gives you a nice boost and it still looks great. So I recommend doing that. There's plenty of options you can do to optimize this game, but for the sake of kind of keeping the game at ultra quality, these are the settings I'm going to be using. That's pretty much it for the in-game settings. Now, this is just an amazing game. I'm one of those people that never really played Red Dead 1. So my first experience of Red Dead Redemption was this game, and the amount of detail that's in this game is just absolutely staggering. And if they do make a third game, I'm sure it'll just be on another level.
Let's go, boy.
How do you ask? Just making conversation.
So I'm in like the early scenes of the game, so I'm actually going to be doing one of the early missions when you go and save Reverend Swanson from the train, basically. But hopefully I'll get into some other business on the road, like some bandits and stuff. But we'll see. Let's talk a little bit about performance. In the camp there, I was getting in the mid-70s. But when you're out on the road, you do get a bit higher performance. So this is at 4K with AMD FSR quality, which I believe is actually less than 2560 by 1440. Let's see what's going on here. What happened here?
I got bit. Oh, God. Oh, I need medicine. Or a siphon. Oh. All right. Quit moaning. Christ. Oh, God. Let's keep this between us. Oh, you saved my life. I owe you. Got that right. I do.
But I help this guy out. Why not?
I gotta get out of here.
We're using around 6 GB of memory, so that's actually pretty decent. You won't need to have a crazy amount of VRAM to run these settings. Let's put my weapon away. Want to unsettle anyone?
Hello, boy. Swanson, you in here?
Go and get this Reverend.
Howdy.
What's the hold up? Play your damn hand.
Look out. Careful there.
Dude, get out of the way.
Wait. Look out.
Mr. Morgan, I took your advice, sir. I took your advice.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat. Friend, I just want him to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They're children of God.
How's about you playing his place, huh? That seems fair?
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
Not interested in playing any poker right now.
I can't, partners. I don't mean to spoil your fun, but I got things to do.
You sure?
Quite sure. I gotta get him out of here. Come on, Reverend, let's get you home. Where'd he go?
I don't know. I was talking to you.
Gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go?
Ask these guys if they know.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You see a drunken idiot, a priest, wandering about?
Sure, we saw him, smelt him, and avoided him. He went that way, I think.
Thanks.
Guy looked kind of crazy, mister.
Reverend! Over here!
Isn't he like having an issue with some guy over here and I have to end up beating him up?
Get your hands off him.
Word. You'll keep. You stay out of it.
Get your hands off him now, you son of a bitch.
What the hell is your problem?
He's with me.
I don't even remember the controls. I'm getting my ass beat right now. Come on, Arthur. Getting your ass beat here.
One more.
Oh my God! Killed him. I'm gonna get the law on you.
No, you're not. I better catch this guy.
Hey, you! Get back here! I said stop! You deaf or something?
Yep. Okay. I won't
Please,
tell us.
don't hurt me.
I promise.
Not taking any chances. Reverend! Get off the damn tracks!
Guy's a clown. Can't save him from himself.
Come on! My friend! It's just a simple mistake. You can still be saved. What have you done with your foot?
It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard! Help! Get it! Come
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you don't! What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? Throwing me off a bridge like
There
that?
was a goddamn train, you crazy bastard!
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan? I'm sorry. I wish I was different.
Let's get you home.
Home. Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret?
But
This guy's. Why would you even get drunk like that, man? What an idiot.
a flush of diamonds.
Let's take him back.
Close the drapes.
Performance has been good though. It's been real nice and smooth. You can see, yeah, I'm in the high 80s, so yeah, performance is good. There's a lot more demanded areas though. One of the main issues in this game is the shimmering, and FSR seems to do a decent job with that, so that's a good thing. My horse got hardly any stamina at the moment, but that would change. It's gonna ride it a lot more. Okay, let's get this down, Reverend. In camp, you're in like the mid-70s. That's actually pretty good, because this is quite a demanding area, especially when it's foggy as well.
I was wondering when he'd show up.
How are you?
I don't think he was planning on showing up. I had to go and get him.
You better sleep your way to salvation, my friend.
Oh, what happened?
Just the usual.
Poor bastard.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky.
Yeah, mate. I need to go and eat from the stew pot because my health is terrible right now.
Hello, Arthur.
Hello, Arthur.
You okay, Abigail?
Settling in?
Good.
Okay, I want to eat from the stew pot too.
I'm fine, Arthur. Don't make it weird.
I don't care about what you got going on. I want some food. Okay, let's do something about his stamina. Anyway, let's do another mission now.
Arthur?
I see a mission here in the distance. I wonder what it is. Let's have a look. We've got Strauss. That's just a debt collecting mission. I don't think I'm allowed to ride to Saint Denis right now. So I know a lot of you guys will be like, oh, you need to go to Saint Denis. But I can't go there right now. I don't think I'm too early in the game. But there is a bounty I can collect. So let's at least go to Valentine. And go into some more civilization, be amongst more NPCs and see what the performance is like. Just generally looking at the quality, it's almost on par with 1440p. It's not so sharp, but I guess you could adjust the sharpening filter to help with that. But I really wish they would have gave you the high quality option with the FSR 2.0, but it does look good, so I'm not complaining too much. Anyway, let's get out of here. Bond a little bit more with my horse.
You're okay, boy.
Really brush as well. I'll do that another time.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
Can you imagine Red Dead with ray tracing? How demanding this would be. I know Cyberpunk gets a lot of stick, but
Dutchie's dogs, buddy. I told you he'd show.
these clowns really think they could just roll up like that. Need to get to cover. Get taken down me for health. Actually, I'll wait for me to finish eating that. Okay, I want to get my silence. How many of you are there? Needs to be quite a few. Cowards. At least I survived the ambush. Let's see what these guys have got on them. That's the thing about what happens when you play so many games, you forget control. So I'm like fumbling my way through the controls just to try and remember how to play this, because I haven't played this game in a long time. What else can I eat? Want to do up my snake eye a little bit as well. So let's see what we got. So there. Okay. My horse. Funnily enough, the villages or the towns at night are a bit more demanding. So Valentine with all the night lights should be quite demanding. Here's my horse. Let's go and collect this bounty. So as I was saying, this game with ray tracing would be insanely demanding. And it'd be nice to see someone come with an official mod. I think there's a channel called Digital Dreams or whatever. He's got like the ray tracing kind of injection mod, and but he doesn't really show performance. But he will show how good the game looks, but he won't really show performance. So I'd be interested to see what kind of performance that the RTX is getting. While it's being used, but I wouldn't expect it to be very, very playable. Okay, I need to hitch my horse somewhere. So down into the low or the high 60s now. Have a little walk around town before I actually go and collect this bounty. But yeah, down into the mid 60s. And this is just Valentine as well. Valentine isn't so demanding. But let's just go to show you that nighttime with all the street lights. That's when it really does push your GPU. I think this might be the Black Widow bounty. This one's actually pretty good.
Well, looky here. Maybe this is our man.
You a bounty hunter, mister?
Maybe. It depends.
Well, I'm guessing you ain't here to pass the day, turn yourself in, or discuss the finer points of county law. Then I don't need to know much more than that, till I got a reason to.
All right.
You smell that? This here's a livestock town, mister. Attracts delinquents and reprobates like flies. Now, I'm not a fellow to pass a quick judgment, but I've been around long enough to know you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner. You bring me what I need, and I'll pay you well, and I won't ask no questions.
So, what is it you need?
Why don't you have a look at that poster on the wall over there?
He's a low-down huckster. He's been poisoning folks with his miracle cure from here to Annesburg. Killed more than Landon Ricketts without even pulling a trigger. Gets some kind of sick satisfaction out of it.
The feller over at the saloon says he thought he saw him by the gorge straight north of here. You think you can bring him in? The money's good. I need him alive, though. I want to make sure the women he witted get compensated before he swings.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, good luck to you.
This is literally...
alive. That's an important point.
Alive, I got it.
So this is literally the first bounty mission in Valentine. I think the next one's the Black Widow one if you complete this one. So where is he now? Here he is. Just want to give myself a waypoint. Get my horse and be on my way.
Howdy.
Gentlemen.
Don't start no more crap around here. Parker?
Well, anyway.
Referring to that fight I had in the saloon, I think. So everyone remembers the face in here. That's actually pretty cool, that the attention to detail. Well, my assessment on FSR 2.0 so far, it certainly isn't better than native 4K. But then again, DLSS on this game looks, you know, it doesn't look better than native either. But in some cases, in terms of like the shimmering around the horse's hair and trees and stuff, DLSS does a great job of cleaning that up. And FSR does a great job of cleaning that up too, to be fair. So it does have its benefits. But, you know what, I think I might wait till morning, guys, so let's just pitch a camp here. Because I actually want to see what I'm doing, so you guys can actually see the graphics, so I'll set up camp, and look out to my horse. And then I'll pick this up in the morning. I noticed I didn't really have much food, so I'm going to cook a few things and stow them away just so I can use them in the heat of the moment. I think I'll eat this one. Okay. Some sleep. Wait until morning. It's better to camp down. Okay, let's go after this snake oil salesman.
Yeah.
Now we can actually see what we're doing. When you're around water sources, it's when performance seems to tank quite a bit, but holding around 17, which is pretty decent.
Oh, what we got here?
Look to this guy.
Are you Benedict Albright?
Oh, sir?
Huh. Kind of look like him. And I was told he'd be up here.
No, not me, sir.
It's because I want to buy some medicine, and I heard good things. I'll pay in gold if you could help me find him. It's just my mother's real sick.
Oh, well, if that's the case, if it's for a sick woman, I'd be happy to help. I'm a healer, you know? A medical man. Finest medicine in the state.
Game's over, mister. Put your hands up. I'm taking you in.
Taking me in? What for?
Apparently that stuff you're pushing is killing folk, and there's a price on your head. I don't know, it ain't my business.
Partner, that's crap. I'm a healer. I got an aura. I speak to spirits. I'm a scientist. Folks get real angry for no good reason. This is a mistake.
Keep your hands up, buddy. They only want you for questioning.
I have to insist that this is a mistake.
Don't be a fool.
Hold on. I'm slipping. Shit. Wait. Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, still alive. We've got to chase him down now. Try and lasso him.
Shit. I gotta cross. Swim to the edge. Or grab onto something. Keep your head above water. Look out, the rapids. Hold your breath. Get over to the bank.
Should lasso him now.
Help! Help! Got you now. Come here. Come here.
Okay, let's get you all tied up. Put on the horse.
Who made you God, friend? Who made you judge?
I'm only in it for the money.
That's even worse.
I'm sure it does seem that way.
Half of them play no games.
Alright, let's take you in.
See what he's got first. Police ain't gonna care if I go through his pockets.
This is very kind of you.
Okay, let's take you back to Valentine. So in the mid 60s here. So again, around water, that's where it's quite demanding as well. And if you put water physics to maximum, you'll definitely know about it.
I think I must be suffering from exposure. I seem to keep blacking out. Sir, I must warn you, my temperature is subnormal. I have medicine in my pocket. Would you pass it to me, please?
And I don't care about your temperature.
Sir, this isn't necessary. I'm a medical man, a healer. It's all just a big mistake. Oh, I don't feel very well.
I told you to shut up.
Who made you judge?
I'm
You
only
said
in it
that.
for the money.
Oh, I don't feel well at all. You're a bully, sir.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, my lord. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Mrs. Calthorpe was just leaving.
Sure. Where you want him?
Cell in the back.
Sheriff having an affair.
There's been some terrible mistake. I never did it. Any of it.
I thought I told you to shut up, partner.
But I told
But
you.
nothing. Shut up. And, good luck. It's been real fun.
You ain't much of a man. You ask folks for forgiveness, you remember this, partner?
I've already forgotten. Now, sure, how much was you offering?
$50. Here.
Thank you. Madam.
Please, remember what I told you.
Yeah, and a nice little chunk of change there. Let's see what else we can do in this town right now. Or maybe go to another location. I haven't really explored too much, as there isn't too much on my map, to be honest. Let's head back to camp and we'll just do Strauss's mission. One of his missions. But the i9-12900K not doing too much work in this game. I think utilization really tops out around 30 to 35% from what I've seen. And but it does give you a nice smooth experience. Like I said, my frame times have been a lot better in borderless window mode. Funny thing is, when I used to have my Radeon, my R9 5950X, I didn't get this issue, so I'm not too sure if it's an Intel thing or maybe it's just my setup, for whatever reason, doesn't like full screen. But it's not a big deal. Borderless full screen works fine. So just for experimentation, I'm just going to quickly just have a quick look. So right now, we're getting around 87 FPS, 88 FPS. I'm gonna put on DLSS and see if I get more performance, just as a quick eye test. Now, if you're wondering why why not just make a separate comparison video? I kind of moved away from doing that because I don't think YouTube, due to like the compression, is the best place to make those kind of comparisons, unless you're zooming in all the time, which is not something I'm prepared to do. So I want to use the quality preset with DLSS. So if you remember, we're getting around 87, 88 FPS. So now we're getting around 90. So it's only like a 2 FPS improvement. So yeah, I mean, they really give similar performance bump. Now what I found with DLSS is when there's ray tracing involved, it always outperforms FSR. But if there is just no ray tracing, then FSR is pretty much on par with DLSS. So anyway, let's put FSR back on. This was just a quick eye test because I know some of you guys are curious to know what performed better. So I'll turn that off. I'm going to increase the sharpening as well to around 50%. And see if that actually helps the sharpness, because it does look a tad bit blurry in my opinion. That looks a bit better. Put my gun away. Actually, let me make sure I've got one of my big guns out, just in case we run into some trouble and I don't get caught off guard this time. But all round, definitely happy with the AMD FSR 2.0. And you'll be interested if NVIDIA come with a DLSS 3.0 with the new 4000 series. That's, you know, expected to come out late October, mid-October. We're gonna get an announcement soon from NVIDIA's GTC event, I think. So we'll know sooner or later. It is Arthur. Let me put my gun away. I don't want to alarm anyone.
Yeah. Easy, easy.
Let's see, check this source. Go and speak with Strauss. On with my horse a little bit more, so let's brush it.
Yeah, that's better, boy.
Morning, mister.
You missing your tree yet?
I feel like chopping it down.
We'll all be watching you.
Probably put some money in the camp funds.
What did you say to me?
Well, I didn't do it.
I heard that.
Oh, I heard what, you crazy fool?
I heard everything you said.
I was sleeping, you lunatic.
Don't make me angry.
Oh, what? Huh? You start yelling at some other moon? Like this one?
You can do chores around the camp to get your, like, I don't know if it's morale or your karma system. I don't know what it is, but I can't bother to do that right now.
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan!
Mr. Strauss?
You busy, my friend?
Why?
I'll cut you in.
Loaning? Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course. Who are they?
Let me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations there, badly. Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
And here was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
Aye. I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Put the debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
I'm gonna go after the lady at the ranch. It's Lily Millet. Yeah. I know I have to have a fist fight with some guy, but again, I've forgotten the control, so I need to kind of remember how to block and counter. I want to get my ass beat again. I personally wouldn't use FSR below 4K. So at least at 4K it looks good. DLSS does a better job at lower resolutions, from what I've seen. But if you are playing at 4K, you need that extra bump, then this is definitely a viable option. And it's good that AMD have made this available to NVIDIA cards as well. And I remember people still, like, I don't know, goading AMD for not being as FSR 1.0, not looking as good as DLSS, but the fact that they've made it available for people with non-RTX cards, because remember, DLSS is an RTX feature only, and FSR was kind of a lifeline for someone that...
I think you should just be wandering around here, friend.
You reckon?
Not a thing happens round here without no... That's it! Done!
Oh, Driscolls, man. They're just everywhere. Let's see what you got for me. Those guys thought I was food. Are you ain't... Make sure these guys...
Hey, hold up there, people. Hold on. You know what? Hold it.
You know what? I'm thinking these guys are going to report a crime. I can't take that chance. No, it's bad, but they pretty much caught me red-handed doing a murder. This guy thinks he can get away. Another witness. How many witnesses are around here, man? Okay, I think I'm free and clear now. And those guys are cool. I don't think they want any problems. Okay, let's go after this Miss Miller now. Get this money.
Yeah.
When the game doesn't have much to do, you easily get up into the high 80s, but when you're around NPCs and water, and or if it's nighttime and there's loads of light sources, that's when the game becomes really demanding. Doesn't matter where you are. Let's help this lady.
My legs all numb. Please hurry. Oh, yes. Yes. Just lift as hard as you can. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You saved me. Oh, that was bad.
Okay. Sure.
I could have been stuck here and starved or eaten. Oh, you poor, dumb animal. Oh. What'll I tell Mildred? Well, thank you.
He needs a lift to town, but I ain't even gonna do that. Can't be bothered. I'm just gonna take.
I know, but would you mind taking me home? Not sure if my leg will get me there.
Oh, you know what?
Sure.
Forget it. Let's just
Be
help her.
happy to.
Really? Thank you so much. Do you know Valentine? I live there.
No problem.
Quickly take her to Valentine as quickly as I can, because we're not that far away, and I'm gonna come back and do this deck collection.
I don't normally travel this far alone, you know. I was off inquiring about a possible new line of work. I'd borrowed a friend's horse for the trip. See, my husband... Well, it's just me and my boy now, and it's hard to find work.
I'm sure it is.
A good opportunity. That's what I'm looking for. Not much work for a woman with a boy to raise. I won't work in no saloon, but I've got sharp eyes and quick hands. I was hoping to get a job working as a seamstress. A wealthy man said he'd pay me for the work.
Sounds promising. Also doesn't sound real.
Oh, you may be right, I suppose. He said he'd provide room and board for me and for my child. He wanted to meet me first.
I'd be careful with offers like that, ma'am.
I can't afford to dismiss offers like these, even if they do seem... odd.
Just be careful is all I'm saying.
I may not have another opportunity like this. Now I'll have to pay Mildred back for her horse.
It sure sounds like you're in a hard position.
You finding me is the only good thing that's happened to me in a long while, sir. We're close now. Just a little further.
Hello.
You got a problem? What's your problem here?
Better give me a 5-star rating, girl.
Thank you for all your help. You're a good man.
Glad I was able to help. You take care. Appreciate it. You be well.
Okay. Let's go and get that money now.
Fine morning, partner. I just want to get a drink. Don't you? Yeah, boy.
Well, the NPCs doesn't seem to have much effect on performance from what I've seen. It might drive up CPU load, but that's about it. Little frame spike there. They're far and few in between though, so that's good. Red Dead's pretty kind of, well, I wouldn't say it's old, but it's getting on now a little bit. But it for me, it's one of the kind of timeless games. It's always gonna look to a certain degree a modern game compared to a lot of the stuff that's coming out now. So whatever they're gonna do with GTA 6, and if there is a third Red Dead Redemption, it's gonna take some beating. See if I got anything from our horse.
Go easy, boy. Yeah.
A lot of people on the road. So the memory's climbed up a little bit. I remember saying earlier it was like 6 gigabytes, using around 8 gigabytes now, almost 7.8. So I wouldn't say it's a memory leak, but the more areas you travel, maybe there's more textures and stuff being cached or saved. But at 4K with the FSR, having 8 gigabytes of RAM should still be enough if you want to play at 4K. So RTX 3070 owners should be pretty fine. Okay, let's find somewhere to hitch this horse. Where are they again? They're over here, aren't they? Yeah, they're over here. Now, hopefully I win this fight because I've forgotten the controls.
I'd get you the money next week, and I'll get it.
If you didn't make it this week, who's to say you'll make it next?
Don't you take that tone with me. I thought you said you loved me.
I do.
Lily, where's our money?
What?
That loan you took. It's payday.
I'm sorry. I don't have it right now.
Well then, I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper, give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lessening.
Damn manners! Bitch!
And this guy's straight on it. Okay, so it's R to block, I think. I remember now. Before I made a bit of a fool of myself. That guy against the Reverend. But it's all coming back to me now. I made light work of this guy.
He has all my money. I gave it all to him. Just take everything that you find on him and let's be done with it. Please.
Yeah, pick up your man and get the hell out of here, man.
You've got your money. Leave me alone.
You know what I
What
do
do you
to thieves?
want?
Law here about that.
I got nothing to say.
I didn't steal that. It's a debt. Oh, damn it.
Can't a man have some peace?
This guy think he's going. I got a lasso for you. I ain't even gonna.
Get back here.
You insane? You're insane!
I'll tie you up. They kept your goddamn mouth shut.
Remember what I need to forget.
Let's go for a little ride. Since you want to stick your nose in other people's business.
Goddamn!
They kept your mouth shut.
Help! Help! I need
Shut up.
help!
These guys didn't see anything, they ain't gonna say anything. You're on your own. I want to take you out somewhere nice and quiet. And I'm gonna put you out your misery.
Ain't my
Take you
concern,
somewhere.
no, sir.
No one's gonna find you where I'm gonna take you.
Won't someone help me?
It's too late for that. Should have minded your business. Looks like a good spot to do it. On the bright side, at least you're gonna die in the shade.
Do this?
Oh, it's done. It is done.
Oh, shit!
Well, I don't think they'll be able to identify you by your dental records, that's for sure. Let's get out of here. Anyway, guys, that's some Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay and performance with AMD FSR 2.0, and I have to say, it's definitely a decent experience. Again, I wouldn't personally play this at anything under 4K with FSR, but it's a good implementation from what I've seen, and very, very comparable to DLSS. So I guess it all depends on what you like. But anyway, that is pretty much it for me, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I travel alone. Beat it.